Hello and welcome to Cup2Hook Conversation number 97. Oh my goodness, let me just make sure I didn't make a mistake like I did this morning. Okay, I didn't. Whew. Okay. What a day, what a day, what a day. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my joy friends, depending on where you are. So glad to be here. So glad to be home. That's fine. Literally, Mr. Joyful and I are both literally just walking in the door from work. So you might hear the dog going crazy because we both came in and neither one of us are really talking to her. I came and literally jumped into the seat. Mr. Joyful is in the process of making me something to have in my cup. Not to mention, I've not had anything to drink since about 1 o'clock today. I was supposed to get off work at 1:30 and I literally just left. It's been a busy week. So I hope my boss is happy when he comes back with everything that has been accomplished this week. So anyway, before I get started, I have to tell you, hello, Jean, welcome in. Right at the moment, it looks like it is just you and I. So I hope that you're having a great day. And for those that are catching this on the replay, I hope you're having a great Thursday as well. So coming up the door, I had a package. I know exactly what it is, but you guys, our FedEx driver is so good. He knows that we had two beautiful little furry, family members. And he always, thank you, Mr. Joyful, he always leaves them a treat. And we've not seen him to let him know that we've lost Mackenzie. So it broke my heart when I walked up and I saw two dog bones. And I was like, okay, no time for crying. Got to go get on a live. So anyway, well, Sadie will enjoy two little dog biscuits tonight. But so I'm excited about this package. I had no intentions of sharing it, but can't share the dog bones and then not share the package. But I'm excited. So going forward, I got some little goodie bags so that whenever you guys receive something small from me in the future, sorry for all this rattling. Like I said, I had no intentions of sharing it, and I am not strong enough to open that. So let me cut this a little bit and then, okay. But I got these little bags and I am so excited. But aren't these adorable? And they're canvas and they have a little drawstring. So, but oh my gosh, isn't that adorable? So I am really excited about those. And they look even better in person. So yeah, they're a little crunched on that corner, but I imagine with something inside of them, it'll help to fluff them out. But anyway, so excited. Did those come out cute? Or not come out cute, but they are cute.
I did a good job making those.
Oh, yes, you did make a great job making them. Oh my gosh, Mr. Joyful's got me ice cold coffee. Y'all don't know how much I need this, so pardon me 1 second. Oh my gosh. Like I said, I've had nothing to drink since about 1 o'clock today, and I needed that. And because I thought I was leaving work at 1:30 today, I didn't take any lunch because I knew I'd be coming home. And I had a perfect lunch waiting on me. But anyway, I will have a tuna fish sub when I get off of here. Hello, Pam. Welcome in. I am so sorry that I am so crazy hectic tonight. But I'm happy to be here. I started to pull up my YouTube channel, get on my community page and cancel. But then Trish called me, and unfortunately she had something unforeseen come up and is having to cancel the Joyful Yarnivores. So I thought, even if I roll in a little bit late, we will still have Cup to Hook. So thank you for being here, and thank you for bearing with me as I try to catch my breath. Hello, sweet Denny. How are you? So real quick, let me just tell y'all, the devil has worked hard today. Hard, hard, hard. But you still see me calm. You still see me smiling. So hopefully that means he did not win. Although there were a few touch and go moments today. Denny says, yay, Cup to Hook. So glad you're here. So glad you're excited to be here. Pam says, no worry. It's been a week, so I get it. Yes. So this morning, yesterday morning, I had to do morning joy devotions at, excuse me, you guys. Did not mean to burp. At 6:30 because I had to be in a meeting and sub for my boss, and that meeting started at 7:30, or I had to get there at 7:30. But anyway, so I quickly got everything ready for this morning, and little did I know, I forgot to make the video public, and it was still set on private. So when I jumped into it this morning, there was no one there. And I was like, what? And I thought, oh no, everybody must have thought I moved it to 6:30. But no, y'all were there, I'm sure, even though it didn't show me. But because it was on private, you couldn't chat with each other. You couldn't chat to me, couldn't have, the replay chat. So I just had to just go with the flow and do the devotion. And that right there, I was like, this is not going to be a great day. Get out the yard, get down the street, and get to the next street, and cannot get out of the neighborhood because there's a train. Not just a short train. Of course it couldn't be a short train. It was a long train. And then who would think that and I went into work a little bit later this morning, but I didn't get there until a little after 9:30, but technically I started at 9:30 because I ran by the post office for work. And who would have thought that at 9:30 in the morning the post office would be busy? But it was. And so anyway, but I get to work and I continue working on something that my boss's boss called me about. And I was trying to get it fixed. And so I go to start doing letters. We're sending out almost 200 letters. And I can't really go into great detail. But for whatever reason, on my merge mail for my envelopes, it does not, my word in the printer just do not want to sync up. And then it does for 48 envelopes. And then I spent the rest of the day fighting that printer. I finally got all the envelopes printed. So tomorrow I'll be able to stuff envelopes, but I've gone way over my hours this week. And so anyway, moral of the story is I am just going to have to slow down, you guys. So I'm probably not going to be doing farmers market every Saturday. I will either be doing it the first and last Saturday, or the first or the last Saturday, but I've got to slow down. I am exhausted on my feet and I'm really making mistakes. So it is so great and such a joy to be back on my feet. But I know that, I don't want to jump back into that lifestyle that I had, which was always being a workaholic. I want to live and enjoy life. And a sure sign of it is I have not crocheted one lick in the last 8 days. I don't even have Call the Midwife watch. So I'm going to be honest with you guys, depending on what time I get out of work tomorrow, sadly, I may have to cancel movie night. And if I do, I'm going to apologize up front. But I'm truly doing the best I can. In fact, I'm going to be honest, I'm so tempted just to go ahead and say, guys, let's just postpone it till the next week because I just need to breathe a minute. Saturday is going to be a long day. We are doing a festival, and I'm real excited about that. I had hoped to crochet over the last 8 days to add more to my inventory, because for those of you that don't know, right now, every little bit that I make from the farmer's market, Mr. Joyful and I are using to pay off my medical bills. And I say that really quick and I say that really fast because this is no plea for help. We are doing fine. We don't need any assistance. God is providing with the farmer's market. And even if I do go down to twice a month or once a month, whatever I make in that time frame, it's a payment. So we are good. But in the other hand, hours at work, the demand is there. My boss has asked me several times to pray about going full time. So just got to pray where God wants to lead me. I am so done talking about Cynthia. So let's move on. Let's see who we got here with us. We've already said hello to Jean and Denny and Pam. And has anyone else come in and joined us, ladies? Candy, hello. Welcome in. Denny says, Cynthia, I was looking for you. I know, Denny. My whole day has been adrift because we didn't have our usual bonding time this morning. You know what? I believe that everything happens for a reason. And even though it got off on a shaky start and it kind of just teeter-tottered throughout the day, there is joy in us missing each other this morning. Because I don't know about you, but for me, it was solid confirmation how important that fellowship is. So I am choosing to see the joy in my sadness that I didn't get to see you guys and hang out with you this morning and start my day off on a great start. Because again, it's confirmation on just how important that fellowship is and how important the fellowship is even right now when we're talking about yarny crochet and, all kinds of goodness like that. God just wants us to be together, to lift one another up, encourage each other, and be there in the valleys and the mountains. And when we fall, to have someone help pick us up, whether it's touching us on our emotional side or our physical side or our mental side. That's what it's all about. So I told y'all a long time ago, you're going to get the real Cynthia. I am as transparent as ever. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. And yeah, even if I just come sliding in time for a live, I'm just going to be my true, authentic self. And that's what I encourage you to do. As you can see, going across the bottom of the screen, our little, positive thought for the night is get lost in what you love. You guys, I've gotten so far lost into what I love that I'm not even getting to do it. So like I said, as you know, I have been making some changes over the last couple of weeks, and God is still working on me because I'm a work in progress, and it is all working out great. But get lost in what you love. Is there something that you enjoy doing that you haven't done in a while? I know for me, something that I really, really love is just going to a park, having a picnic on a blanket on the ground, and just being lazy, laying back on the blanket and looking up at the clouds in the sky. So I'm kind of hoping that that's what Mr. Joyful and I are going to get to do Sunday for Father's Day. And that leads me into my next little thought. For all our special, sweet joy friend guys that are on our channels and in our families, just want to say happy Father's Day to all of you. I hope it is a great and joyful day for you. Denny says, my sister has this brilliant that you says, and wait, hang on. My sister has this brilliant that you say, embrace the interactions. My other girlfriend has ruined my life with blessed out. Okay. I'm losing it, Denny. I'm not quite sure I'm following. Hang on. My sister has this brilliant that you says, embrace the interactions. My other girlfriend has ruined my life with Blessed out of flexible, for they don't get bent out of shape. Face palm. That sounds like my text messages. And I leave everybody going, what? And then I see your emoji below it. Hello, Pixie Stitch. Welcome in. Sharon, so glad you're here with us. Thank you guys for hugging them in as well. Jean says, don't I understand that? Decided I needed to take a study break, so here I am. Awesome. I'm so glad, Jean, and you deserve it. You've worked so hard with your studies. Miguel, my friend, hello. How are you? How are you feeling? Did you ever find that baby chick? I'll tell you, I have prayed about that. I know God's probably sitting there going, but then I'm like, no, he's not. He's not shaking his head at me, because he understands, as the great shepherd, what it is when he loses one of his sheep. So you know what? He was probably very happy that I prayed for that chick, but I hope you were able to find it. Denny says, Cynthia girl. Tell me about it. It's been a day, Denny. It's been a day, hasn't it, my friend? Oh my gosh. Thank you guys so much for hugging all of them in and hugging Miguel in as well. You know how much I love that. You know how much I appreciate that. I want everyone to always feel welcome here. It doesn't matter if it's their first time. It doesn't matter if they've been with us from, the get-go, when the dinosaurs were here. But I love it. I love it. I love it. So thank you for being you and being so sweet. A little conversation between Denny and Miguel. Miguel says, listening while getting a few chores done before I head out to church. Ooh, God bless you. I pray that that is a blessing in itself. And chores, oh my gosh. Got to do them, don't we? Hello, Pamela. Welcome in. She says, lurking while eating supper. Miguel says, Cynthia, please delete. If not, okay, I wanted to say, people go look at my community tab for something for tomorrow p.m. All right. Well, we will definitely do that. Miguel, if you will, put in the comment section the word drop. And if you do that, it will automatically drop your channel. And that way everybody can scoot over to your community page and take a look at your good news, exciting news, adventure for tomorrow. And that goes for anyone. If you want to shout out to your channel, just write the word drop and it will automatically drop your link. Miguel says, Cynthia, I know you like my walks and talks. Hope you get to see the beautiful lake in my video yesterday. I have not yet, but I knew you were talking about possibly going this week. So Miguel, thank you for letting me know that that is there. Hopefully I'll get to do a little bit of nature seeing myself Sunday, but that'll be beautiful to watch tomorrow. I don't know. I might even watch it tonight. I'm so tired. I don't think I'll be able to do anything. So maybe while I'm eating my tuna fish sandwich, I will go watch it. How about that? Be like picnicking with Miguel. Candy says, I am melting. Oh no, we can't have the chocolate melting. Miguel says, Candy, me too. It is hot here in Texas. It's raining here, so it's not as hot as it has been, but it is so muggy and humid that it's stifling when you walk out in it. But you know what? I praise the Lord that there is joy in air conditioning because, oh my gosh, it's actually kind of chilly in here, but I'm comfortable. Candy says, we have no AC at the gas station. Oh my gosh, that is awful. Jean says, with the depression this week, it has been difficult to study and I am behind. I am so sorry to hear that, Jean. And probably me talking a mile a minute right now is probably not helping. So I'll apologize for that. I'll woosah. Diddy says, Cynthia, I love that in the word says men ought to always pray. So if we're supposed to pray about everything, then nothing is too big or small. I needed that reminder. Yes, yes. Oh my goodness. And Pam is saying that it is also very, very hot in Tennessee as well. Oh, so you guys, tell me what's in your cup and on your hooks. And in just a minute, I am going to jump into our little notes real quick. And then I'm going to give you guys an opportunity to come up if you would like to. Hello, Becoming Me. So glad you're here with us. Denny says, Cynthia, I have a question about one of Patricia's patterns and if you have made it. Is that Trish you're talking about? She says, hi, me. How are you? And Sharon says, I'm in Rhode Island, overcast and a little chilly too. Oh. Miguel says, Sharon, I love Rhode Island. Do you know I've never been to Rhode Island, but I would love to go up and visit those New England states. Miguel says, Denny, I know you're including me. Oh, I missed Denny's comment. Denny says, look at all my New Englanders. Denny says, Miguel, Sharon says, I'm edging squares for my daughter's cardigan. Oh, that sounds beautiful. Okay, so tonight is Cup2Hook number 97, you guys. That means we are 3 weeks away from our 100th episode. Oh my gosh, we're 2.5 years in. I cannot believe that. What a journey it has been. But I am planning a really big giveaway on that Thursday. So you'll definitely want to mark your calendars and make sure you tune in. All right. We have one birthday that we have celebrated since we were last together on last Thursday. And her birthday is actually today. I was kind of hoping that I'd get to see her, but with my misdoing this morning, I didn't get to see her in the devotion. It is actually morning for her right now because she lives in Australia. But Miss Lisa from Lisa Knits, so technically for us, today is still her birthday, but for her, it's already Friday. So her birthday was yesterday for her. But this is the way I see it. You know, God says you're fearfully and wonderfully made. And he tells us to rejoice every day. So I say to some extent, you need to celebrate you a little every day. Because after all, God don't make no junk. And it doesn't matter if you were born this day or if it's now this day, you are still worthy of being celebrated. So happy birthday, Lisa. I know she loves me to sing, even though God did not grant me a singing voice. I was going to sing happy birthday to her, but since she's not here, the rest of you get to be blessed in my silence of not singing. Hello, Sandrine. Welcome in, my sweet, beautiful friend. How are you doing tonight? I tell you what, I sure enjoyed you guys last night. Y'all always have me cracking up. It's hard to play and be a part of my crochet club, but when we can get everybody in sync, I'm hoping that we can all kind of crochet and play along with you guys. But anyway. Miguel says, Cynthia, I'm originally from Massachusetts, born and raised. Ah, I did not know that, Miguel. See, we learned something beautiful about Miguel tonight. Denny says, Miguel, yes, of course I will include you. And he says, Denny, I know that's right. Jean says, I have iced coffee in my cup, going to be a long night of studying, diamond painting while listening. Oh, what a nice break and treat for yourself. Good for you, Jean. She says, Lisa was in the live this morning. She, Bailey, and I were chatting. What? How were y'all chatting? Or you were in a different live? Denny says, Sandrine is too funny. Love her. I love Sandrine too. She is very funny. Sharon says, really? Cool. Okay. So happy birthday to Lisa. Some special announcements. Margie Gibbs made her 500 subscribers, and she now has her community page, and she's actually posted something on her community page. So you guys, if you've not had an opportunity to go over there and congratulate her, please do. Also, Miss Trish from the Purple Yarnivore reached her 1K. So congratulations to her as well. And same thing, if you've not had a chance to go over and congratulate her, please do. I did do a little special announcement for both of them on their achievements, and Trisha's I got in this morning. But anyway, so exciting there. Hello, sweet Angela. How are you? How's the competition going? She says, just dropping by to say hi. Bronson, Missouri for daughter's dance competition. She did great. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Miguel says, I moved here to Texas 11 years ago. And Angela says, yay, Trish. Miguel says, yay, Margie, and yay, Trish. Okay, the next little piece of news I've got real quick is on the traveling joy boxes, you guys. I do apologize that I have not gotten any videos up. I really am kind of waiting on some things. I cannot seem to get in contact with Rebecca Barron for box number 1. I have not seen her anywhere in YouTube. I don't know how else to get in touch with her via email. So you know, we learned a lesson with box number 2. It sat in New Jersey for 9 months. So anything and everything is possible, but hopefully one of these days I will hear from Rebecca and we can get that box moving again. Box number 3, it left Miss Shirley and it went to Miss Edith, but almost a couple weeks now, I've not been able to get in touch with Miss Edith. She's not responding to my emails either. So I just want to say, you guys, I know everybody loves the idea of being a part of the Traveling Box of Joy, but if you know, and it's understandable that unforeseen things come up and happen. That is completely understandable. But if you are not going to be able to afford to get the box out, or you don't have means of transportation to get to the post office, please do not agree to be a part of this, because it's really hard and frustrating when someone's waiting to be next to receive the box. They know the box is supposed to come to them, and it ends up being weeks and months, you know, before they get it. Not to mention, every single week I don't get it from you, I'm having to follow up and send an email. And then when I don't hear from you, I got to keep following up. And honestly, it's kind of getting frustrating, because something that's meant to be fun and bring a lot of joy has become a lot of work and a lot of frustration. So just try to be respectful and mindful that if you get a box, to try and get it out as soon and as quickly as you can. But as soon as I can hear from somebody, we'll have an update through video and not through, you know, me griping and complaining. And I do apologize for that, because, you know, I try to be positive and joyful, but sometimes we just have to state, you know, business as business. Sharon says, I reached my 100, but so far only have one comment on my post where I want to do a giveaway. What? Oh my gosh, Sharon. Now, girl, you know I have to write this down. Where's my paper? Because if I don't, I won't remember. Especially when I don't have enough food in me, and I haven't all day. I will do a shout out on your channel. I can't promise that I will get it on there tonight, but if I don't get it on there tonight, I will definitely get it on there tomorrow when I come home from work. Congratulations on your 100. That's exciting. Thank you for sharing. And thank you for writing the word drop so that your link can come out. So hopefully everyone will go over there. Angela says, I was feeling down because of my current situation and really wanted to hit the Hobby Lobby clearance near home for retail therapy, but didn't ever get a chance because it's about 45 minutes away from me. Angela, I do understand. I've had people, even Trish the other day was like, Cynthia, you've got to go, since you've never, ever, I've never been to an annual clearance sale for Hobby Lobby, Joann's, Michael's, none of them. The only one I ever did was AC Moore. But anyway, she's like, you just got to go. And so every time I got ready to talk myself into it, I was either tired or something else came up. Well, I had already made my mind up that since I originally was only going to have to work 2 hours tomorrow, that I was going to get off and I was going to go, but I wasn't going to go by for myself, just being honest, because I told you I'd always be honest. Since Mr. Joyful and I are, enjoying giving things back to you guys, especially those that are contributing with super chats and super stickers and all of that, but also in general to everybody. I thought, well, this would be a good time to go maybe stock up on some yarn and stuff and get some good stuff that we could put in our giveaways. And so I was going to do that, but after working really long tonight, and I'm not sure how long I'm going to be working tomorrow, I just don't know. And honestly, it'll come down to whether or not we have movie night tomorrow night. And I think I'm just going to call it, you guys. I will put an announcement on my community tab. I think I just really need to so I'm going to apologize that I just need to take tomorrow night off. So I'm calling it. We will not have Cup2Hook movie night. And I feel really bad about that because in 2 weeks, we're going to also have to cancel it because it'll be July it's the first Friday in July. I think the first is a Sunday because that's Mr. Joyful's birthday. I think it's July 6th. Whatever it is, it's the first Friday in July. Let me grab the calendar here and I can tell you. But every first Friday in the summer, they have a movie night in the park. Oh, I'm wrong. I thought the first was a Sunday, but it's a Friday. But they're not doing it that Friday because that's the Friday of July 4th. And since it's a national holiday, they've moved it till the next Friday, which is the 8th. That's the one, if I'm thinking correctly. Yes. So Mr. Joyful and I are going to make a little date night out of that, but I'll tell you more about that when that time comes. So getting a little sidetrack here. But anyway, so I don't know. Angela, I'm with you. I want to go. Mine is also, believe it or not, 45 minutes away in one direction. In the next direction, the opposite direction, it's like an hour, maybe 55 minutes to 60 minutes away. So it's not like it's an easy hop, skip, and a jump. But anyway, I know it's sad, isn't it? Denise says, feeling, honey, it takes you. What? Girl, what are you saying tonight? Feeling, honey, it takes time. YouTube is a very slow process. I must have missed something else. Oh, you might be talking about what Sharon said. See, you guys, I'm so out of it and I'm so behind. All right. I'm so glad y'all are here loving me anyway, because I obviously need it. Sorry, my chat jumped. Okay, here we go. Angela says, I hit one here in Branson that was 2 minutes from hotel. They were marking it as I was shopping. Got lots and lots of good things. Was great therapy. Went a little overboard, but it was worth it. Well, awesome then. Yay for you. That is awesome. Denny says, yay, Angela. Praise God. Yes. Angela says, it was an answered prayer to hit the sale when I did. Hal was watching. He was watching out for me. Yes. Miguel says, Cynthia, the traveling joy box is a wonderful idea, but I can see what a weight it is to deal with. Yes, Miguel, especially when I can't. I mean, it's one thing if you can't get it out like right away, but communicate with me, answer my emails. Let me know something. I'm not a cold-hearted person, clearly, but at least just let me know what's going on, But anyway, and I had already come to the conclusion that we were going to do it every other year, but you guys help me pray about it because, woof, it's much, much, much. All right. Pam says, Sharon, I tossed some yarn in your window. Yay, Pam. I thought I was already subbed, but now I am. That is awesome. Thank you for that, Pam. She says, don't stress the comments. They'll come eventually. They will. They will. They are so very correct. Thank you guys for loving on her and giving her that encouragement. And the truth of it, yes, they will come. Sharon says, I got cotton for soap pouches to put in the shoebox donations. Oh, love it. Love it. That's one thing I love about Sharon's channel is her Operation Shoeboxes and the themes that she does. Yes, Denny, that is exactly what I plan on doing. And I probably will watch Call the Midwife so that I'm ready for next week. She says, Cynthia, you need to crochet and rest. Denny says, Sharon, that is wonderful. Hello, Tina. Welcome in, my friend. How are you? So glad you are here. Denny says, what's the big brigade? The big brigade. Where do you see that? Where do you see that, Denny? Angela says, gotta run. Have a great evening. Kids want to eat and then go swimming. Prayers that joy boxes always reach their destination in a reasonable time frame. Angela, have a great night. I hope you're having a wonderful time. This was just as much of a time of getting away for you as it was for the girls. And I really hope that it has given you a little bit of what you need. I love you. I know that you may not believe that since I have yet to respond to your text message. It just went across my brain again. I can tell you this, though, what you shared with me, it has been on my heart because I have a similar testimony, but mine is like almost 17 years ago. So it's not fresh. And God has been so faithful and good to me that sometimes I forget about that journey. And I'm hoping to be a better friend for you. So I will also be doing Miguel's visit to the lake tomorrow. I will be checking out Sharon's channel and shouting her out. I will be texting Angela, watching Call the Midwife, resting, and crocheting. I'm going to get it together, you guys. Just bear with me. Means a lot that you love me and my crazy. All right. Welcome in. Oh, I see. Oh, now I get it. I missed that, Denny. So let me make sure I can say this right. Tap Mama 73 and the Beg Brigade. The Beg Brigade. And I get it. Oh my gosh, I love that because of what her answer is and how she came up with that. So she goes on to say, the Beg Brigade are her 2 rescue dogs. I love that. For those of you that are coming in, as I was coming up the steps from work to get in here on the live, I had a package, and our FedEx guy is so great. He knows that we had 2 sweet little furry babies. I keep wanting to call them pups, but they're not pups. I mean, Mackenzie was really old. But, you know, he doesn't know. We haven't been able to tell him that we lost Mackenzie. So Sadie gets 2 treats tonight. But anyway, so yeah, I love that. So welcome in. I think this might be your first time here with me tonight, right? And if I'm wrong, as Melissa says, charge it to my head and not my heart. Oh my gosh. Love that name though. She says her name is Amanda, and my chat jumped. My dogs are Theodore and Axel. I love that. So bear with me really quick so I can update her stuff on my Excel spreadsheet. And if you will, just drop the word drop so it will drop your link so everyone can go over to your channel. And even if you, I don't know if you have content or not, but we can still all join because you just never know when you may or may not. But you can let me know. I love those names too, Theodore and Axel. Tina says, God is a lifetime journey. Yes. And so says, Cynthia, we just need to talk. Laugh out loud in God's time. Right. Right. Pam says, Amanda, I need to add your name to my cheat sheet. I know. Right, Pam? Oh. Denny says, Tina, yes, ma'am, it is. Sharon says, we love you. Thank you. Hello, Nancy. How are you? I hope it's okay that I asked this here because I just want to know how you're doing. Last time we talked, you were going to have a couple biopsies done on the girls, on the left one, I believe. And so has that happened? And, you know, what have you found out? If you don't want to share in the comments, that's fine. You can always email me. And if you don't even want to talk about it even further with me, just keep praying for me. But oh my gosh, it's so good to see you. Tap Mama says, yep, I do daily devotionals and other videos. Oh, awesome. Well, I will definitely go over there and check you out. I also do daily devotionals. We just recently, about 3 weeks ago, maybe 2.5, went live. And oh my gosh, what a difference it makes. Really enjoying that. Denny says, Kelly from Kelly's Crochet Adventure says, charge it to my head and not my heart. Okay. I've heard it from Melissa, so I'm stealing it either way. Candy says, got to get back to work. Love y'all. Love you too, Candy. And I hope that the rest of the evening goes by rather quickly so that you can get home and get into some AC. All right. Moving on. What else do I have to share? Our Saturday shout out. This past week, we had Nancy with She's Got Yarn Too. And you guys, I always love to go over to their channel and see if their subscriber count has changed any, if the shout out was helpful. But Nancy joined YouTube in February 28th of 2014, and she made her first video on January 21st of 2021. And when I did her shout out, she had 1.94 thousand subs. And let's just take a really quick look and see what she's got. And while I'm pulling this up, just another shout out that Trish called me earlier, and something unexpected came up, and we're canceling the Joyful Yarnivores for tonight. So we'll not be having that. Okay. So Nancy now has 2.15K K subscribers. So she went from 1.94 to 2.15. That is awesome. And she didn't really give a lot about her in her description box, but you guys, she's got such a beautiful, sweet disposition. And I just love listening to her talk because she's just so positive and upbeat. So I think you'll like her channel. So if you have not gone over and seen her or shouted out some joy love, if you will, her link is down in the description box below, as well as her shout out video that just kind of pans over her channel a little bit. But just go and throw some joy in her window. All right. It is time for me to take a very, very deep breath and get quiet for a minute. And I'm going to give you guys a chance to come up. So I'm going to drop that link if anyone wants to come up and share what's in their cup and on their hook. Excuse me, I did it again. I promise y'all my mama raised me right. Thank you guys for loving and hugging Candy out. Nancy says, I emailed you and everything is great. Just have to go every 6 months for checkup and possible another biopsy in 4 months. Thank you, Nancy. And I'm going to apologize. I have not been on my emails in the last 2 days. So I will definitely go check that out. Denny says, Cynthia, my talk text is not like me. Also, I'm really tired, so my words are coming out jumbled. I get it, Denny. I tell people all the time, I'm not a fan of texting. You know, call me old school, whatever. I cannot compete with spell check. Spell check and I just have a tumultuous relationship. And no matter how sweet I try to be, spell check just does not like my words. And y'all, as many times as I've typed the word joy, you would be surprised how many times spell check tries to put something else. But anyway, so then, you know, you've got the little voice recorder that does like voice texting. And I'm like, oh, this is awesome. This is amazing. But then I start reading back through my text and every like other word, it has the word O, O-H. So I might say, you know, the sky, oh, is beautiful. Oh, and it's like, what? I can't win. So I get it. I get it, Denny. Yes, Sharon. She says, awesome, Nancy. Denny says, Nancy, woohoo. Nancy's dancing. And then we've got praying hands. Oh my gosh. That is fantastic, Nancy. That is fantastic. I love you, girl. Tap Mama says, Nancy, I will pray you remain cancer free. Amen. Thank you for that. Oh my gosh. Are you feeling love, Nancy? I'm feeling love for you. Telling you, these ladies are amazing. Nancy says she'll be right back. Lisa, good Friday morning to you. I'm so sorry that I messed up devotions this morning. And you guys, I thought y'all were going to be blessed, but y'all are going to get stuck with me anyway. So just put your fingers in your ears. But Lisa, this is for you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lisa. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, my friend. Oh my gosh. I hope you had an amazing day. I hope it was very special. It was filled with love and joy and all kinds of squishiness and surprises. Oh my gosh. Happy birthday. Denny says, love the devotionals. Me too. Tap Mama says, Nancy, I would pray. Oh, I already read that. How did I miss that? Nancy says, thank you. I am a part of your family already, Tat. Oh, wow. Exciting. I am going to be when we get off of here. Tat, did you write drop so that it would drop your channel? I hope so. If not, I'll go find you anyway. I'm coming for you, girl. I'm bringing some joy with me. Hey, Tiffany, how are you? I feel like it's been forever since I've seen you. How are you doing? Thank you guys for wishing Lisa a happy birthday. Tiffany says today is my husband's birthday as well. Oh my gosh, how about that? Well, happy birthday to your husband. Happy birthday, dear hubby. Happy birthday, dear hubby. Happy birthday, Tiffany's husband. Happy birthday to you. All right. Yes, Tiffany, tell him we all wish him a happy birthday. All right, you guys, I've dropped that link. No one has come in yet to visit with us. That's okay. So we're going to take a break and we're going to do a little bit of dancing. And I am going to say hello and thank you real quick to all of those that are in my membership family. It's just my little way of saying thank you for all they do. Look who we have with us, Miss Amanda. Hello.
Hey, everybody.
How are you? It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too.
Well, look at that beautiful blanket you're working on.
Oh, well, it's going to be a granny square blouse.
Oh, awesome.
I'm using Bamboo Joy by Premier.
Right.
It's in a 3-weight. Yeah.
That is pretty.
It's getting pretty big. But you see that I'm no little lady, so it's got to be really big.
Hey, it's all in the fluff. Me too.
Yes. Yes, not fat. I'm fluffy.
That's right. That's right. We are beautifully fluffy. Well, tell me a little bit about your channel.
Yes, ma'am. I was debating on whether I was going to go live tonight on my own channel. So this is kind of, I'm going to mute the TV. So, because I got on the big TV next to me.
Gotcha.
But yeah, the dogs have traded couches with me again. But now just a number 4 hook on the number 3 yarn. And,
wow.
I do it in front of the TV like a lot of us.
Right. Absolutely.
But
So tell me a little bit about your channel. So you do morning devotions?
yeah, I do morning devotionals. Occasionally, I have some health issues, so sometimes I run out of pre-records because I try to pre-record them and get them uploaded so that I could just go in and mark them public, and they're there for people first thing in the morning because
Right.
it's from a book. It's from a book called Mornings with Jesus,
Oh,
and
wow.
there went Mr. Foamhead. That's what I call it. It holds the hats that I make, but it's from this. Yeah,
Oh,
sorry, I
wow.
got a new
Here,
phone,
hang
but
on.
it's from this, and I just oh, where'd you go?
Well, I did that so that you could show the book.
Yeah, and so I got this off Amazon. It was about $12, something like that. And
Right.
there we go.
There you
And
go.
we're about halfway through the year, but sometimes I have issues with my health, and I don't get a chance to. I run out of pre-records, but luckily I have some very understanding brothers and sisters on my channel that don't mind if I record later in the day for our morning
Right.
service. And mainly I'm a night owl, so I'll just drop them about 11:30 or midnight, and then they have it with their morning coffee or whatever they need,
Right.
Then they'll drop if they need to have a prayer request or whatever, they'll leave it in the comment section. And of course we do have a Facebook page, which is still in its infancy because there's only like 17, 18 of us on there. And so we're just sharing makes and pictures of our doggies and stuff like that. I have it public, so I don't recommend sharing pictures of children,
Right.
because people steal pictures of children. And I left my
Yeah.
drink across the room. Uh, but
I wish I could share mine with you.
it's all right. But then I share, my crochet, and I've only been officially crocheting since February. Yeah, but
Wow.
I was loom knitting like a year and a half before that. So, and yarn collecting for a while, and then I paint with acrylics. So I've been painting. I think I've been painting since like 2015. So when I first became unable to work, and I didn't, I just felt completely useless, and I felt creative, and I just I had to find some sort of something to do with my hands.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And so I found painting. I did mosaics for a while with cut glass, but I kept cutting myself.
Oh, no.
I have
Those
all
are
these little
beautiful, though.
band-aids on my hands and my
Right.
fingers.
Oh,
So I said, well, I guess I better stop doing that. Not enough band-aids. so I
oh.
decided to go into painting instead, because I would find myself like painting the edges of the work, that I was, because I do it on wood surfaces, or I did a bird bath that I had to paint the bird bath and then do the mosaics on it, and I
Oh,
found that
wow.
it was turquoise too, which is my favorite color. And
Oh,
I did it for a lady that was my longtime best friend, and she
right.
and I shared the same love of the color of turquoise, and it was really pretty. And it had the whole bottom of the bird bath was done in all these different colored glass and everything, and then the base of it had different colored glass going around it and everything. It was really pretty, but it was very, very heavy. I couldn't even move it. I had to have my sons move it. I have two grown sons, and so
I
they
can
were
only
moving it for me.
imagine.
Yeah, they were moving it for me. I couldn't move it.
I know your friend loved that. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
she did. She really, really loved it. She
Oh my
cried.
God. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it was really pretty. She's gone on because she was like 31 years older than me, and so she went on to be with the Lord in 2017. So
Oh, wow. I'm so
yeah.
sorry.
Well, it's better that way. She suffered a lot. She had a lot of health problems.
She is
So
not suffering now.
exactly, exactly. But I have new best friends. I have almost 500 of them.
That's right. That's right. That's what I love about YouTube. And I am so glad you're here. You are such a bright spot. And I'm so, so glad that you gave up looming and started crocheting and you have
Well, I'm not giving up looming. I made this the other night.
That's pretty, actually.
Yeah, I got some. Let me see if I can put this over here. Yeah, I did a 3-part tutorial. That's some water right there. Okay. Just happened to be a water bottle nearby.
Hey, look at there. God provides.
It probably belonged to one of the boys. But they're mine. I can drink after them.
That's right. That's right.
This is
that is so pretty.
This is with yeah, this is with that mosaic basics from Premier.
Right.
That they have the bouquet colorway from Premier. And then I used 2 strands of that. And then I got some mohair like wool. It's really thin.
Right.
From Hobie the other day, I got in one of those lucky bags of wool, and I held that together with the 2 strands of the mosaic basics, and I did the top part with that. That's the little halo. I don't know if y'all can see that halo or not.
A little bit. But
you can see that it's a little bit. You can see that it's different from the brim because it's got this little furry business going on here.
Right.
But it's super soft. And but you could feel that there's a little bit of wooliness going on here, but it's super soft, and of course it's very stretchy because it looks kind of smallish, but trust me, it fits my big old head. So, and but I probably got enough in those 2 skeins that I used to do yet another hat, and I probably will. The next one I'll use, I'll probably do the little fold up brim, style.
Right.
And I'll probably do one in that style next, just so people can see the difference between the ribbed brim and the folded up brim.
That is pretty. I love the color of the yarn. I love the band on that. The brim on it.
Yeah, it's the really same pretty. As your front. It's very similar to your front post, back post type brim. Only it's done with knit 1, purl 1, knit 1, purl 1.
Right.
Back, just on the pegs. So, but this is who we call Mr. Phone Man.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, you gave him eyes? That's so great.
Yeah, I had to give it eyes. I couldn't look at it with no eyes. So I was like, no, that looks dead to me. I had to give it some eyes.
I want to say hello real quick. Mrs. C and Julie came in. Welcome in, ladies. So glad you're here with us.
Oh, I need to look. I got it on my laptop. I just I thought, no, I didn't pause that. I should pause that. There we go.
So where are you from, Amanda? Do you mind me asking?
Oh, no, I don't mind. I'm in Louisiana.
Oh, wow. What part of Louisiana?
Just outside of Shreveport.
Oh.
Just the northwest. Yeah, northwest Louisiana. Yeah.
Yeah. I have a friend that lives in Shreveport.
Yeah, I can almost throw a rock and hit Texas. Almost.
I lived in Vicksburg, Mississippi for a while, so.
Oh, well, that's not that far.
No, we spent a lot of time in Louisiana. In fact, I shared not too long ago, I picked up the love for muffaletta sandwiches and the seasoned crawfish, crayfish, however you want to say it, but
crawfish, yeah, and it's muffaletta.
Muffaletta, okay.
Muffaletta.
My bad. Well, thank you for the correction.
Okay. It's better to, somebody that cares about you to correct you than someone.
Absolutely. I appreciate that. Yes. Trust me, I need all the correction.
Yeah, you can call it a mud bug or a crawfish. We just say crawfish, but some people down south might call it a mud bug.
I have heard that before. Yeah.
Because we have a festival here in the latter part of May around Memorial Day called Mud Bug Madness. And they
make them here in South Carolina, but they have no spices whatsoever to them, and it's just woof.
Oh no, that's sacrilege. They gotta be really, really spicy with the cayenne and all that, because you're gonna need.
I love the Cajun ones from Louisiana. Yeah.
Don't bother yourself with milk. Just get you a tall glass of ice water. That'll put it out. But they're no good if they're bland. No good at all. And don't wash them after you cook them, because then you've washed all the seasoning off.
Right? Yeah, they're not good when they don't have that seasoning.
I was in an Asian restaurant, and they had washed them after they cooked them, and I was like, ew. Because when you boil them, you're boiling all the contaminants from the water is gone, so that
Right.
takes care of anything that would, harm you from the river or wherever you pulled them from. All that's taken out when you boil them, you killing all that. So, and then the spices, is people are just dumb. No, but I raised two boys by myself. My oldest is Will, and he's almost 30. He'll be 30 in September. And then my youngest is John, and he's high functioning autistic, and he just turned 23.
Wow.
Yeah, he's a big guy. He's about 6'2", almost 6'3". Yeah, the light of my life.
I have 3 boys myself, and
Okay.
I have one that they try to call John, but most of the time people actually call him Cowboy. That was his nickname. He always wore this cowboy hat. And it's funny because he's in Arizona right now. He's in the United States Marines, and
Oh,
he's
wow.
stationed in Arizona. But yeah, his name is actually Jonathan. And then my youngest is Andrew, but a lot of people try to call him Drew. And then my oldest son is Isaac. And I have one grandbaby, and that's through my oldest son. And I have a second one on the way. So,
Oh, wow.
yeah.
Well, my oldest doesn't want his own children, and my youngest has no interest in doing anything with involving that whole scenario.
Right.
I was trying to get it to where it would let me get back in chat, but it's acting funny.
I think it's hard when you're up on the panel. I don't think it lets you get, like, you want to comment.
Yeah, I was trying to get to where I could actually see the live, what was.
Yeah, you have to go in a different device when you're on the panel. I don't know why that is.
Okay.
But if I'm like when Trish does,
no, I'm on my laptop.
okay.
So I was trying to see it, but it's for some reason it's.
Yeah, I think it gets all funny when you're in the chat.
Oh, it's a slow mo.
Tina, thank you so much for being here. She says, sorry, but I have to go. I'll try and get back. If not, have a good evening and God bless you all. Same to you, Tina. Thank you so much for being here.
Yep. I'll just look at it on the TV. It's popping up on the TV.
Okay.
I have one of them Amazon Fire Cubes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and you can actually see the comments feed up on the right hand side of the screen.
Look, there's the birthday girl.
Oh,
happy birthday!
Thank you.
Oh, well, hi there.
Well, did you do anything special for your birthday?
Eden and I went out for lunch, and then just spent the rest of the day relaxing.
Oh, that's the best birthday present right there.
And knitting.
I know. With Father's Day coming up, I'm trying to ask Todd, so for Father's Day and his birthday is now. Oh, that's so adorable.
Oh, that is cute.
Oh, is it a Christmas tree?
Yes, that's a Christmas tree.
I thought so.
I love that. Like an ornament, or because it looks like it's stuffed.
Oh, yeah, it is stuffed. I'll show you. I got it in this book. There goes my wool. In this book.
Oh, hang on. Woo, there we go. Oh, wow. Love the snowman. Oh, my gosh.
This is where it is. I'll show you. When it's finished, if you do them all, it turns out like, hang on, this way.
Oh, okay. Kind of like a wall hanging.
Yeah.
Oh,
I like that.
Awesome.
But I'm not going to do all them. I'm not going to do, hang on, where am I? I'm not going to do,
I know, it's so hard.
I'm not going to do these. I'm just doing the Christmas tree.
Gotcha.
Okay. Well, that's half the fun, doing it your way.
That's right.
And then that way I've got the white one. And I got another white one to do up.
If you see me tilting my head back, that's because I'm wearing bifocals. And
then I'm just going to do
stuff. I just see it.
But also in here it has look.
Oh, panda bears.
Oh my gosh, those are adorable.
I love panda bears.
Oh,
See it better over there.
It has a lot of different things in here. Where's the other? I'll show you. There's a Florence the Flamingo.
Oh,
Oh, how cute! Love
Aw.
that.
And there's also hey, look, you can do a lion.
Uh-huh.
So there's a lot of different
I like the
things.
Nemo on the other page there.
Yeah, and he's also here.
Oh, wow. And Dory. That is so cool.
There's a lot of good different things in the book. He's your snowman.
There's office.
Yes, that is so adorable. Everyone's saying how cute. Thank you guys for hugging Tina out, by the way.
And there's your snowman. There's your Christmas man.
And he is adorable.
That is cute.
Look at that beard. That is awesome. Oh, I love the bunny. Oh, look at the owls. Oh my gosh. You know, owls are becoming one of my things all of a sudden.
There's
I don't know
another
why.
owl in. You know, there's another owl in here. Where is he? Oh, there's a mushroom.
Oh, wow. Lisa, you ought to go do a little review on that book and put it on your channel.
Yeah.
I should.
Yeah. Oh, they're so cute. Look.
And
I
it's
know
just-
Pam, right? She says, I see Nemo.
Oh,
Yeah.
this one's a cat.
Oh, now that's
goodness.
adorable. That makes me think of Mare and her cats. Oh.
Yeah, I just picked it up from. I don't know where I picked it up from. I think from my local supermarket.
Oh, okay.
Wow, that's awesome.
And it came with a yeah, I think it came with this crocheting book.
There we go. Oh my gosh, that is beautiful.
That is pretty.
So yeah.
That is beautiful.
So I'm in the middle of doing the Christmas tree. One
Look
thing
at
I like
this,
about
how
it,
joyful.
it has all the stuff at the back that I need to do like casting on. Not that I need to learn how to cast on, but
Right.
So where,
and
where
that. But never goes astray.
What was that,
Petty.
Amanda?
where is she?
She's from Australia,
Oh, Australia. Okay.
outside
That's
of
what-
Melbourne, correct?
Yep. That's why when Cynthia said Good Friday for me, Good Friday morning.
Yeah, it's Friday morning there for her already.
I like the devotions because then Cynthia's got to stop and think, does she say morning or nighttime?
I know, right?
And I'm a night owl, so I stay up until like midnight to put my devotion to mark my devotionals public, so that whoever wants them late at night gets them, and whoever wants them first thing in the morning gets them. And so, you know, sometimes I go back to the look at the comments, and sometimes they come like 2 or 3 minutes after I've released it. I'll start seeing comments immediately as soon as I drop them. So, you know, you never know how quick you're going to see the comments.
There's some night owls over here in Australia too, because it depends where we are in Australia. We've got different time zones.
Yeah.
So just depends.
Yeah. Same here. I mean, like I'm in
It blows my
Louisiana,
mind.
a little after 7 p.m. here, but it'll be 2 hours earlier in California and an hour later in, like, you know, Florida.
Mm.
So yeah.
Well, we're 10:18 a.m. Western Australia is only 8:18.
It's only what?
8:18 in Western Australia. They're 2 hours behind us.
Oh, wow.
8 a.m. Yeah.
And then when we go to daylight savings, they're 3 hours behind.
Wow.
That's really the only time that you can really know for sure that the world does actually turn.
Right.
You
But I
really
do love daylight savings. Oh my
get
gosh.
actual proof that the world does turn.
Yes.
It does.
It's the same with if I go on OMG Granny Square, there's another lady that comes on. She's in Queensland. And we had a long weekend here in Melbourne, but they didn't.
Oh wow.
We
I
had the
watched
Queen's birthday.
those that
Right,
are
the Queen's birthday,
celebrated.
but they didn't celebrate it?
They don't celebrate it till about September, October.
Oh wow. That's a long time away from
And
like
Western
New York.
Australia, I think Queensland's September and Western Australia's October, or Western Australia's September and October is Queensland. Yeah, so they celebrate theirs later.
Wow.
And then only 4 states, 3 states and 1 territory go into daylight savings.
Wow.
So they're a bit there. But we don't get another. Our next big for Australia, our next big public holiday is now not till Christmas Day.
Oh wow.
Our next public holiday is next month.
Now, I don't want to just assume that that's when ours is in December.
Yeah,
It is?
yeah.
Okay.
Christmas
Wow.
Day and Boxing Day, and then New Year's Day are the last 3 that we'll celebrate. But then each state and territory have their own little public holidays in between.
So you don't have another holiday until then?
No, we'll have 2 more.
Oh, okay.
Just for Victoria. We'll get Grand Final Day, which is for our football. Not soccer, football. Ours is actually football, not soccer.
Okay. I was going to ask.
Because ours is actually football where you play with a proper football. But we do have soccer, but it's classed as soccer. And that'll be a grand final day, depending on which 2 teams make the finals. And then the next one after that for where I am in Victoria or Melbourne is it's called Melbourne Cup Day. It's where the horses race, and it stops. It's supposed to. They say it stops the nation, but only stops Victoria because we're the only ones that celebrate it.
Oh, wow.
But everyone else can put a bet on if they want to.
Now, again, I don't want to assume, but do y'all celebrate Independence Day
No,
or no? Okay.
we don't get it. If there, we do have some Americans here which will probably celebrate Independence Day, 4th of July. We do have children knocking on the door for Halloween.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So yes, but and
So do y'all typically
we
not celebrate Halloween then?
no,
Oh, wow. Okay.
but I love Halloween because that's when I get to watch all the scary movies. And I love Friday the 13th days when they land on Friday the 13th.
Yeah, those are good lucky days for me.
I was going to say, I think they're lucky days.
I always had luck on Halloween, not Halloween, but Friday the 13th. You know, I never subscribed to that whole, ooh, that's bad luck. That's bad luck. Nah.
Oh yeah, nah. If I walk,
make it bad luck.
you know what? If I walk across a cracked bit on the footpath, I'm going to walk across it. I'm going to step on it.
Right.
I've done it ever since I've been born, and nothing's happened.
Well, that's like, you know, when they say a black cat crosses in front of you. Well, I love it because I think black cats are beautiful, but
The only, will you?
But you know what,
Amanda?
Bend down and pet that cat.
I know, right?
You know, the only thing that we do, and it's been drummed into us for such a long time, especially from my nan, you never put brand new shoes on the table or any shoes on the table.
Why?
I didn't ask the question. I didn't ask why. It was just that you never put any shoes or new shoes on tables.
Of course, typically I don't put shoes on tables anyway, but
yeah, I don't know. I don't know whether it's because my nan just felt that's not a place to put them. I don't know. And that's so I don't know why, but we were just drummed it. That's one thing you don't do.
well, I'll tell you something about me that most people don't know. When I am trying to stop working on a crochet project to get up and go do whatever, go to work, eat, whatever, I always say, okay, let me do just a few more stitches. And I always do 13 more stitches. Don't ask me why, but I do. It's always 13.
JJ.
So
And you know what?
So Mr. Joyful's learned that though now. He now knows my secret. He's like, okay. And 13 stitches later, even if I have to go to the bathroom, I'm like, I gotta go. 13 stitches later, I'll get up and go. But
you know what? I'm the same. I get into doing a project thing. I really got to go to the bathroom, but I can't.
so we got a couple things here. Miss C said, I've been to Australia 3 times, but I have never visited Melbourne. And Pam said, Lisa, didn't you say some areas are only half an hour difference from you?
Only one, which is
one is
South
that?
Australia.
South Australia.
South Australia has half an hour behind me. Western Australia's 2, and Queensland's the same. I'll even tell you because I have it on my phone. Time difference. Now Brisbane is the same. Queensland's the same time until we do daylight savings. Canberra, which is the ACT, that's our territory, are the same time, and they do daylight savings with me. Northern Territory, that's our second territory. They're half an hour behind us. Tasmania, Melbourne, and New South Wales, we're all the same. So New South Wales, Melbourne, ACT, and Tasmania, we all do daylight savings when it comes. Western Australia's 2 hours behind me, but then there'll be 3 hours when daylight savings come. And yeah, I said it, South Australia's half an hour. Yep. So that's what we're at in the way of time zoning.
Wow.
Look who I got.
Oh, hello, gorgeous.
There, sweet baby.
Axel, y'all.
That's Axel. And the other one is Theodore.
Yep, Axel's a black lab.
Oh.
When we rescued him, he had been living in a kennel with barely any food, and he had an ear infection. He was all skin and bones. We got him in 2000.
Bless you.
Yeah, we got him in 2019. We took him to the vet and got his ears treated, and he weighed, mind you, he's kind of a tall dog, and he only weighed like 50 pounds, and his ear was all messed up. His ear stank. It was so infected.
Oh.
So we got his ear all
darling.
taken care of, and within a couple of weeks he had filled out, and his coat was all shiny.
Oh.
And now you know what, 3 years later, he weighs 86 pounds.
Oh, he's beautiful.
He is. He's very pretty.
Excuse me. He's handsome.
and a vet determined that he's 9 to 10 years old.
Oh.
But he's very sweet. He's very chill. Very, very chill.
He's getting some mommy loving right now.
Oh, yeah. He loves it. They know if they sit by me that and I'm not crocheting, that I'm just automatically mechanical. I would just automatically reach out and start petting them if I don't have something else in my hand. It's just an automatic thing. I will automatically start petting on them because that's how I am. He goes over there watching out the window.
Aww.
That's gorgeous.
Lieutenant's looking out the window.
Miss Tiffany says, how interesting. Same country, holidays celebrate at different time. Here in the U.S., every holiday is celebrated at the same time.
Oh, we never saw her. We never saw her again, Tiffany. We only saw her that one time. We put some water out, but she never came back to the door. And we never saw. Yeah, there was a little German Shepherd that my boys had seen outside running around, and we tried to get her in because she obviously needed our care. She was really skinny, but we gave her a couple of dog biscuits, and they tried to coax her to come where we could take care of her, but she was super skittish, and they couldn't get her to come to them. And by the time they went back out there, she was gone.
Oh.
And we haven't seen her anymore. So either somebody came and claimed her, or She didn't have a collar on though, but we live out in the trailer park in the country, so it's very likely that she was dumped out here.
Oh, wow.
But somebody else could have managed to get her in and be taking care of her, because that's kind of how we are out here. So somebody else in the park might be taking care of her.
Right. Let's hope so.
I hope so too.
Denny says, I'm not superstitious in any way. I used to love having a black cat, except a lot of the crazy people away. What? Except a lot of the crazy people away.
That's one way of looking at a black cat, isn't it?
That's right. That's right. Sharon says, 2 of my cousins live in Australia, but I'm not sure exactly where. And Pam says that half-hour difference would throw me off. Oh, me too. It would actually drive me crazy.
You know what? That drives me crazy. If you want to ring South Australia up, say at 9 o'clock, you can't, because it's only 8:30 there, and their phones aren't switched on in a business place.
Right. Wow.
Yeah, that drives me nuts. Not that I ring South Australia that often, but yeah.
All right. That was a question that Miss Tiffany had asked Amanda. I know, Tiffany, hoping that sweet baby is okay.
Okay, and it looks like Denisha.
Yeah,
going to
it is good night to
Good night.
Cynthia and Amanda and Lisa. Good night, my sweet friend. I look forward to seeing you in the morning. I've already made sure that devotion is public.
You know what? Eden and I were ready at 9:30 last night, because I got it down to a pack to what time you are to what we are. Said, Eden, Cynthia's not coming on. And she goes, give her time. Yeah, I don't know. And then 9:39 came. I was thinking, I'll just watch a different YouTube then, because you're not coming on. And it just happened that I happened to go on, and I missed the start of it. And then I caught on. Then I saw Bailey and Denisha on. And I think Jean was on. But I was typing, but you weren't seeing what.
No,
Deli,
because it was in private mode.
come here.
And I said, if you go back and look at the very beginning, I was like, gosh, this is odd, because normally y'all are there waiting on me.
Yeah, I did go back and watched.
Nobody's here. What's wrong? And I was just like, oh my gosh, everybody thinks it's 6:30 still. But anyway.
No, we were here. But
y'all were there. I just had it private. So.
Yeah. You just didn't want us really there, did you?
No, I did. I did. I did. The devil was just trying to play on my playground, and I was not having it.
See, as soon as
not today, Satan. Not today. But he's tried all day to play with me and my friends today. But
we get the laugh because you're 8:30. You're 8:30. And what? Yeah, it's and I'm morning, and then tonight in my time, I see you again. So I see you twice in one day.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm not gonna pet you unless you get up on the.
And then tomorrow I'll do the movie night, and then I'll see you again at 9:30.
So I'm gonna apologize to you. I am canceling movie night tomorrow night.
Okay.
I've not had a chance to watch the episodes myself, and I was supposed to get off work today at 1:30, and I literally got off at 10 till 7 tonight. So I literally had 10 minutes to get home and slide in here. So
okay.
I've not had lunch. I've not had supper. Until Mr. Joyful brought me this, I hadn't had anything to drink since 1. So it's just been a crazy busy week. My boss has been out of town to conference, and I kept saying, I'm not going to have enough to do. I'm not going to have enough to do. I've had plenty to do. So I said to him tonight, we were messaging back and forth, and I'm like, so yeah, I've already gone over my hours. So what do you want me to do tomorrow? And he's like, just get the letters done, and then you can call it a day. So he thought at that time I was leaving at 4:30, but
yeah, the only upside to being disabled, nobody to answer to.
Right.
Yeah.
Amanda, I just started back to work. I'm actually part-time. It's the first time I've ever worked part-time in my entire life. I recently just got through basically learning how to walk again. My spine was crushing my nerves, and I had to have surgery, and it resulted in 2 back to back. In fact, they never even sewed me up. They took me and let me rest for 24 hours before they went back in.
Wow.
And out of the second one, I lost the ability to walk. And so I spent the better part of last year and this year learning how to walk again and do things for myself. And I'm no longer in a wheelchair. I finally got me a classy little chair in here. Um, but God has been so good and so grateful. And I've learned a lot about myself. I've learned a lot about life. I've learned a lot about who He wants me to be. I thought that He had taught me the lesson of learning to slow down. And even in my recovery, I wasn't. And August 10th of last year, I actually had an embolism and I passed away. But obviously, He wasn't done with me yet. And actually, I think He's just trying to teach me some things. So anyway, and that's part of what's resulted in me making changes in my channel. I used to upload my videos every morning and they would air as an upload at 6 o'clock every morning. And recently, probably 2.5 weeks ago, we started doing them as a live. And I am so grateful. That time of fellowship together every morning, it really sets me for the rest of the day. And I literally walk with a bounce. And not only that, I feel like I have been more spiritually fed. And so I'm learning so much. And when others share, scripture verses or songs, it's just really become a beautiful thing. And so, not to mention going live, it's literally taken probably anywhere from 5 to 8 hours off my YouTube schedule because I'm not having to make the videos and do the graphic designing and the editing and the uploading and all of that. So it's freed up a lot of time. And so that's kind of what I've been trying to do the last couple of weeks is try to manage my time a little bit better so that I could crochet. I can spend quality time with my husband. We just lost a dog who passed away. Saturday will be 3 weeks ago. It was my son's dog that's in the Marines. It was his dog. And so, but Mackenzie, she was a German Shepherd. She was probably he had her 11 and a half years. She had to have been probably at least 13, 14 years old in human life, in human years. So she was an older dog, but we're missing her greatly.
She would have been about 108 in human life.
What's that?
She would have been about 108 in human life.
Right. So, in fact, I was getting ready to go on and do a Morning Joy blog live when she literally was taking her last breath. And so it was hard. I came on and I couldn't even talk. But everybody was so gracious. And then God made a way and we had our morning devotion.
Yeah, these two here, they sleep with me. They follow me from one end of the house to the other, no matter what I'm doing. So yeah, a little part of me would probably be, gone if I lost one of them.
Absolutely.
When I got Theodore from the local animal shelter in 2017, my mental health doctor told me, he said, you need something to care for. He said, you need a dog. He said, go to the local shelter and adopt a dog. And I told my oldest son that, and he says, all right, let's go. And I said, well, I asked my landlord's permission because when we first moved in here, she's like, no animals. And we had a cat that she didn't know we had. And so we had this big fluffy tortoiseshell, beautiful multicolored cat named Zelda, but she was not terribly cuddly. And she just kind of lived here with us. She wasn't incredibly loving, but she just lived here with us, and she wasn't really, like the come cuddle with you, affectionate kind of cat. But I knew that, I wanted a dog. I'd been wanting a dog. And so my landlord gave me permission to go get a small dog.
Oh,
And so when I went to the pound, and I said, "What do you have in small dogs?" And so they brought this little dog in, and it was so scared, and it was so jittery, and I was like, "I'm already scared and jittery.
right.
I can't do scared and jittery right now." And she said, "All right, let's go back." So we went back, and there Theodore was, and he was like, "Pick me, pick me, pick me,"
Oh,
you know. And my and my oldest son says, "Mama, that one." And I said, "But he's not little." And he weighed about 40 pounds, at the time, because he was like anywhere from eight months to a year old at the time. And he said, "Yeah, Mom, but let's visit with this one." And so when they brought him in there with us, and he was all over us, just lovey dovey, and he just couldn't stop coming over and leaning on me, and just licking my face. And I was like, "Okay, okay." And I said, "What's his name?" And they said, "Theodore." And I said, "That was my grandfather's name."
okay.
And
That was an omen.
Yeah.
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 And my grandfather passed away when I was 4. The only memory I have of him is dancing around his wheelchair and
Oh,
feeling his love. That's the only thing I remember of him.
right.
And she told me I was the first grandchild, and she told me that that I was just the apple of his eye. That he was, the
Oh,
moment he found out I was coming into existence, he was over the moon. And my mother was only 17 when she had me, but he was still happy about it. And so I said, "Well, that's my grandfather sending me this dog." And I just really felt strongly that he was sending me Theodore. Well, I didn't know that I was having trouble breathing in my sleep until I got Theodore.
oh,
And
wow.
and so one night, shortly after I got him, I had rolled over on my back, and apparently I was making some odd noise, and he kept putting all his weight up against me and just bumping me just as hard as he could. And I finally woke up, and I said, "What's the matter?" And he bumped me until it just kept on ramming me until I got on my side. And then once I got on my side, he laid back down and went back to sleep. And I was like,
Wow. Yeah, they say dogs are really in tune
I said,
Mm.
"Okay."
like that.
I said, "All right, I got you. I got you. Sleep like this. Sleep like this."
Oh,
And so every time that I unconsciously end up on my back and in that bad prone position, he'll say, and he'll bump me awake until I get back in the better breathing position. He's, as far as I know, he's never been trained to do that. He just,
I think it's just part of their instinct.
he just knows that I'm
Right.
not right, and I need to be back in that other position. And my mother, like, at one time, she and I were on a trip. I want to say it was 2016, I think. And we went down to Biloxi, Mississippi, which is about a 4 or 5 hour trip from here. And I was sleeping, and apparently I was in that bad position. And she shook me awake, and she says, "Amanda." And I said, "What?" And she's like, You sound weird." And I said, "What do you mean?" And she says, "I thought you were fixing to die on me."
Oh,
And
wow.
she said, "You need to sleep on your side." She said, "Do not try to sleep on your back." So apparently, I don't need to sleep on my back.
Wow.
But I don't know. Here we are, almost 6 years into it. I wouldn't trade him for nothing.
No.
He can be a bully sometimes. He is pit bull mix. They get a bad rap, pit bulls do.
Right.
But if pit bulls were in the right hands, they wouldn't have the bad rep.
I
It's the way
agree.
people treat them and train them.
I agree. I agree.
You know, the most evil dog I've ever seen was a Chihuahua.
Come on.
Chihuahuas, and I got rid of both of them because they were mean to my big dogs.
You don't want to carry your chihuahua in the handbag like Paris Hilton?
Do what now?
You don't want to put your bag in your chihuahua in the handbag like Paris Hilton? Paris carries hers in a bag.
No, well, you ought to check out my playlist on my channel. There's a video on there that says Battle Royale in the Walmart parking lot, and on the tag it has a on the thumbnail I picked a picture from the movie White Chicks, and and he's handing a little handbag to the other one. It says, "Here, hold my poodle, hold my poodle."
Oh. Hello, sweet Margie. Welcome in. You've probably been here for a good hot minute.
Yeah, I think she has been.
We were bragging on you a little bit earlier. Oh my gosh, you guys! We've eaten up the Joyful Yarnivore's time, so it's a good thing we weren't meeting.
Yep.
Uh,
Recognize Jen's name. Yep.
And I was going to say, and welcome in Jen as well. Yes. She says, hello, everyone. Hello, beautiful. So glad you're here.
When Amanda was asking before about being on the chat about not seeing it on the side, I'm on my laptop talking to you because I can't do it on the iPad. I haven't worked out how to do it on the laptop, but I have my iPad running. I comment from the iPad.
That's what I do whenever Trish when she's hosting the Joyful Yarnivores. I can't chat in the chat at all. So I have to go on my phone and do it.
Well, my phone is my camera, so
I've got to do mine on the iPad.
Well, I only have my phone and my laptop. I don't have a tablet.
Yeah.
I completely agree, Sharon. Some angels have paws. Amen, amen, amen. Sharon, while I've got you too, by the way, what's the name of the video that the giveaway you were talking about? So when I get off, I think I'm going to just go ahead and get it done because I would hate to not get back to it till tomorrow. So I'd rather just do it now and get it over with. So when I get off, I'm going to go do that little shout out for your channel. And if you can help me out with the name of that video, I will make sure that I get it on there as well for the shout out. And I just cut one of you ladies off. I'm not sure which one. What were you going to say?
No, I think it was just you.
Oh, okay.
I think we were listening to you, and I was looking on my iPad to see if Amanda's channel was on, and I was going to subscribe. So I was listening to you while I was doing something else.
Oh. Well, I do want to remind everyone. Hello, Laura.
Yeah,
welcome in.
I was still about 6 away.
Oh my goodness. That if you want to share your channel, just type in the word drop and it will automatically share a link to your channel.
Still 6 away from 500.
What's that?
I'm still 6 away from 500.
Oh my gosh, that's so close.
Well, you'll have me once I be able to find your thing. Did someone drop your link already?
I dropped it earlier, but I don't but it won't let me do anything in there now.
Let me see if I can.
Yeah, it's
because I can't find it.
let me see if it'll maybe if I go.
Okay.
No.
Wait a minute. Is that right? I'm trying to find her channel too.
Yeah, I've got everybody else's that I'm already joined, but yeah. And on my iPad, I can only go back up as far as saying thanks to Tiffany about the happy birthday.
I don't know if it'll. Yeah, I don't have my other stuff added here. No.
73.
Oh, there you go. Tiffany's put it up.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Thank you,
you, Tiffany.
Tiffany.
I'm now have thrown yarn in your window, Amanda.
I see that.
Oh, it says I'm already subscribed.
Yeah, because I subscribed to you when you did the live with Connie.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, so I've been subscribed to you.
And that's probably why then.
Middle of something.
Okay.
Oh, we're all connected now.
Yes. So let me go see. Yep, there we go. Yep.
That's one good thing about Nightbot. You just say drop and it drops.
Yes, yes.
Oh, there you go. Even Margie's subscribe throwing yarn in your window too.
Thank you so much, Margie.
So Amanda, I'll have to do a shout out for you as well.
Well, anything's appreciated. I'm just trying to, at first when I started all this, getting monetized was not a thing for me, but I have a habit of a giveaway habit that I have to figure out how to finance that.
I hear you.
Because in any given week, I might, like when I did my first live, I give away like four prizes.
Oh, wow.
And then when me and Johnny did his birthday celebration live, we give away like 6 or 7 prizes. So I was like, I got to figure out a way, because we're on a fixed income. We got to figure out a way to finance this business here, because it was so much fun. I don't want to stop doing it.
It is a lot of fun.
But I want to still be able to eat.
Yep, I just looked it up. Amanda, you've been subscribed to me for quite some time. You subscribed on April 30th of this year.
And Tiffany's putting that you're 2 away from 500.
Oh my!
Yes, I'm showing it's $4.98 right now. Oh, let's try and get it to 500 before we get off the air.
There's a giveaway. There's a giveaway box full of goodies. I did a review of the goodie box the other day. It's full of cotton goodiness. You said, I can't believe you got all that in that box. I'm a good packer. I know how to pack a box.
It's good when you can get, good stuff when you can pack them in.
Oh, yeah.
Pam, if there's anything that I can help you with Nightbot and StreamYard, I will be happy to do so.
Yeah, I had to figure out StreamYard all by myself. That when I decided to go live, just out of the blue one late night, I decided to do it for the night owls. And I had a couple of people pop in there that I had no idea knew I even existed. Daniel from the Paw Ply guys popped in there and
making all kinds of friends. Look at you.
Yeah, and then on Johnny's birthday thing, Nancy from She's Got Yarn popped in there, and I just love her.
One good thing about Daniel from the Paw Pie, he's up God knows what time of the day.
Yeah, he has no sleep schedule.
No. We need one more person. She's at 499.
Ooh.
You know what? That deserves
a party. Gonna be a party.
Let's do it. We can get her there. One more.
Come on, one more.
Oh, she got one of them. Okay.
She just needs one more.
And I'm going to miss that tomorrow, and I missed it last week too.
What's that?
I know.
Symphony's toy.
Todd.
Now, if you see me tilt my head back, it's because I have bifocals on, and I have to do this to see the little tiny screens on my phone.
Let me know when you're ready.
So we won't be asking Mr. Joy for what's for dessert tomorrow.
No.
Tell him I enjoyed the pears and cherries, though.
I will. I have to tell you, we've made a song out of that here. Anyway.
I was at
Are you ready for it? All right, so type in Tat Mama, TATMOMA.
Oh,
Then the number 73
why did it go to $4.98 like that?
space, and then put Ann
YouTube
Beg
sometimes plays funny, Amanda.
Brigade.
YouTube is a goofy.
He is a goofy.
Tat Mama 73 and Beg Brigade. Beg like dogs beg.
And for some reason, I'm picking up that you have to actually go and click on a video after you hit subscribe. I've learned that from other people that when you hit subscribe, you also have to go click on a video for a couple of seconds and even hit a thumbs up or something.
Will you subscribe?
For it to even register the subscribe. My son had to do that last night when he decided to. My oldest son, who is very hands off of my YouTube stuff, he doesn't want to know. He has his own stuff going on. At 29, he does not care what Mama does. But last night he decided to, throw some yarn in my window apparently, and so his little screen name is Unholy Rat. So I got Unholy Rat last night.
One good thing, Amanda, I'll be able to watch your videos because I got that same loom that you're doing your hat. I'm watching part 3 of your loom hat.
Oh, Mr. Joy. Oh, okay.
So I'm going to go back and watch the other 2, see how to do it.
Yeah, I just kind of threw that together.
Okay, so Mr. Joyful just subscribed, but somebody dropped off, so it's now at $4.99 again. So we just need one more person. I thought we were going to get you there, but
We will.
Yes, we are canceling movie night tomorrow night, you guys. I do apologize. I've not had a chance to watch the episodes, and to be honest, I have worked over more than I intended to this week with my boss gone, and I'm even going to have to let some of the farmers markets go. I'm not resting as much as I need to be. So
you got to take it easy when you've gone through what you've gone through.
I don't want to undo the progress I've made because I've waited a long time to get back here. So
I got all bone spurs on my spine, so I know
wow, Amanda.
It's nothing like what you've gone through, but it's still a lot of pain.
It's a lot of pain. And, it's amazing. It's amazing the amount of pain that you can have from stuff like that. A lot of people think, oh, it's my back actually hurting. And it could very well be your spine because all those nerves that are attached, But, yeah.
It's hard to get comfortable when it just is. What makes you comfortable one minute is not what makes you comfortable the next minute.
And pain is pain. I don't care where it comes from. It's hard for anybody.
Pain, everybody's like, oh, get you some Oxy, blah, blah, blah. No, because that stuff makes me sick at my stomach, which I'm actually kind of glad it makes me sick at my stomach because I'd rather not get addicted to something that ruins my life. So
I didn't like the way it made me sluggish. So
yeah, I don't like that. I'm already a two can a day Mountain Dew drinker, and I've got myself down to 2 12-ounce cans a day, and that's good because I wasn't drinking 6 cans a day. So my doctor's happy with 2, and I got my A1C down to 6.4. So
wow.
And I lost 7 pounds in a month without
good job.
Without any huge changes because I can't, I have lymphedema in both legs, so I can't do a whole lot of, exercising because then they just balloon up even worse. It's just one thing and another, but that's okay because I can still walk, and that's I have to look at it like that. I had a lady when I came out of the lymphedema doctor one time. There was a lady that pulled up next to my car, And she said, I just had to stop and tell you that you're just such an inspiration to me. And I just kind of looked at her because I walk with a cane so that I don't fall over because I'm uneven in my walk because my left leg is so much bigger than my right leg. And I looked at her, kind of like, what are you talking about? And she says, you're about the same size and I can't walk and you can. And she says, and it inspires me to keep trying because you could walk and I can't. And I was like, wow, okay.
So yes.
And here I am a year later, and the Lord's blessed me with my disability, my back pay, and I got a really nice ride now. I got a 2012 Toyota Sienna van, and the seat is like sitting in heaven. It's so comfortable. And I had a little a Honda Accord that had really bad suspension and shocks and stuff, and it was so hard to want to drive. It didn't have air conditioning either, and here in Louisiana, that's bad. And so, I dreaded every time I had to go get in that car to go anywhere. And now I don't have to dread to go anywhere. I go a lot more now than I have in the last 5 years because I have a vehicle that has air conditioning and is good on my back. So,
that is good, Miss Amanda. He really is.
Once these gas prices give us a break, I can go
right.
see my cousin.
Right.
My
Miss
cousin
Sharon
lives, an hour and a half away.
Wow. Miss Sharon says that she has spine issues too, and ankle swelling and both knees repaired and hernia repair. God bless you. Wow.
It's not fun, but it is what it is,
Well, like Miss Tiffany just said, progress is progress.
Yeah, I mean, I'll take the weight loss. I got serious about the diabetes thing, and I started taking the medicine like I was supposed to, and monitor my sugar, and then I cut out because I was eating before I went to bed, and now I've stopped doing that. I stopped that meal before I went to bed. I cut that out, and that's got to be what done it.
Right.
Got to be what done it because I
hadn't cutting back on your sodas.
Yeah, I cut back on the soda, and then I stopped eating before going to bed.
Right.
And I go to bed like at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, that's the worst time to be eating.
Yeah,
I can't say anything because I used to work in an ER before my incident happened, and working that third shift. I mean, lunchtime for me was like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, but. Anyway, well, you guys, it is at the top of the hour, the second hour. So we're going to go ahead and jump into our joy basket moment. And we're going to sadly, but joyfully wrap up tonight. I've enjoyed hanging out with everyone.
Me too.
Our joy basket moment tonight is titled Faithful Service. Our Bible verse comes from 1 Samuel chapter 12, verse 24. And it says, only fear the Lord and serve him faithfully with all your heart. For consider what great things he has done for you. And we've all testified tonight some of the great things that he has done, he is doing, and continues to do. Our obedience to God is not conditional for salvation. Rather, it is in response to our salvation. His saving grace is given freely to those who follow him. By faithfully serving him, we demonstrate how grateful we are for our redemption and how much we love him. We fear the Lord by reverently respecting him, his position, and his power. He does not want us cowering in a corner or attempting to hide our sins. He invites us to approach him and let him carry our burdens. Proper fear of the Lord should compel us to continue in obedience and not to run away from his loving embrace. And just to clarify, when it says fear the Lord in biblical spiritual sense means being reverent, being respectful. That's what that means, to be in fear of him, not to be afraid, but to be in respect, to be in awe. When considering all the great things that you have done for us, Almighty God, we become overwhelmed by your goodness and your power. We want to demonstrate our love and devotion to you, so we obey your leadership with joy in our heart. In faith, we will continue to serve you and praise your name. Amen.
Amen.
How has the
Yes.
Lord asked you to faithfully serve him? So I love that. That last little part of that prayer, and where it says to obey his leadership in joy in our heart. So, yep, love that.
Yes, ma'am.
So, well, I think, Amanda, it was a pleasure to not only meet you, but to get to spend some time with you, getting to know you. Gosh, I hope we get to do this again.
Me too. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. And meeting Lisa too. I love to hear
Yes.
her talk.
And Lisa, I want you to keep partying this weekend as if your birthday is every day.
Absolutely.
I do hope that you continue to have a great weekend, and you and Eden get to rest, relax, crochet, knit. Well, you
But
knit.
you know
more than
what? Our birthdays actually started on Tuesday, us, because my oldest daughter was the 14th.
and Eden's is coming up
I'm
too.
I'm the 16th. 10 days later, Eden's is the 26th.
6. Yeah.
And
So
then if my mum was alive, she was a week after Eden, who
get
was born on
out.
Independence Day, for the
Get
4th of
out.
July.
Oh
So
my gosh.
we do, if my mum, I was going to say, well, if my mum was alive, we would do our own little 4th of July here with her and that. So yeah, so we would have birthdays after birthdays.
So I'm curious about something. I know I
Yeah.
said we were going to wrap this up. I know you guys don't celebrate the 4th of July or Independence Day, but does Australia have fireworks at all for anything or any occasions?
New Year's Day.
Are they hard to come by, or are they expensive?
I wouldn't know because I just go where they let them off and watch them.
Me too.
Oh, you know what? I don't care how much it costs, as long as I get to go and see them.
Right, right.
But
Yes,
you see on
they pitch tents up and down different main roads and sell them here.
Oh,
well, it
wow.
depends where you are in Australia. In New South Wales, they've got a bridge called the Harbour Bridge, which is near the can't think of the landmark. Isn't that awful? And they let it go off mad. But in Melbourne, we have we got a place called Docklands. It's where it sets off fireworks. But you could be in about 5 different locations and see where those five locations are going off. Oh, the Opera House in Sydney, they have them going off there as well. But I think it does cost the city of Melbourne about, I'm not sure, I think they said about $25,000.
Wow.
Wow.
But that's, and because then we haven't been able to do it for the last 2 years because we've had very hard, in Melbourne, very hard lockdown after lockdown after lockdown.
Right.
Well, no sooner do we come out of one, bang, the next week we're back into it again.
Sadly, here in the United States, we need to probably go down into another one ourselves because we've had a whole new strand come up, and it's, from what I hear, the worst yet.
And every other country, state in our country, New South Wales might have had one lockdown, but it was only a week, whereas we've had, I think our longest one was about 4 months, and the only time we were allowed to go out was doctor's appointments, to the shop. One person per family could only go shopping.
Oh, wow.
And you couldn't even go to the dentist.
Wow.
And if you did, you couldn't get nothing pulled out.
Wow.
Wow.
And then in the end, we've just had a big election, but before our prime minister, ours are prime ministers, not presidents. Before our prime minister had changed this year, he told our local premier that Melbourne's no longer allowed to go in any more lockdowns because we've just had way too many.
It's hard mentally to deal with those lockdowns like that.
And, and it is because it's 18 months. We had lockdown after lockdown, and then, like, we're 3 women in this house, and You might as well say we were all on our menstrual cycle. That's how it got.
Yeah.
Right.
So if you can imagine 3 women at the same time on menstrual cycle, that's what it's like when you're not on it.
Right.
And in the end, I just say to Lara, my oldest one, I say, you know what? Blow this. Both of us are going to go shopping. We're only going to be in and we're out. Because we know exactly what we want. So we're in and we're out.
Wow.
And you could only go exercising for half an hour a day. That was it.
Wow. Wow.
Yes.
So it was, yeah.
I'm sorry. I have to somehow or another sneak in my fresh air. I got to have me a little bit of outdoors.
And the only good thing that I was good because where I am on my estate, there's about 100 houses, right? So it's like, it's a huge house. So if you've got 100 families on this estate and we've all got children, which 99% of us do have on this estate, so could you imagine those kids not allowed to be outside? And if so, it's only an hour or half an hour. So that would drive parents up the wall having small children inside.
Yes.
I mean, half of them are inside now because with video games and everything. Whereas when we were kids, our parents never seen us at home.
That's right. That's right.
That's true.
You know, and it's just, it was hard. And now that even only to now, our office staff are all starting to go back now full time. They've been told they've got to go back. They're not allowed to, the only time they're allowed to stay home and do work from home is if that office has an outbreak of COVID.
Wow. Wow.
And now with this new monkeypox coming through, so it's,
yeah.
And I'm lucky I went and had my 4th dose of the COVID one.
And are you still doing well from it?
I only had a bit of the sore arm, like you can just, it was just here.
Right.
I just had a bit of the sore arm. That was it. Whereas Monday night when I spoke to you, Eden had the shakes. And she just couldn't get warm. But then by Tuesday around lunchtime, she started to pick up a little bit. But at one stage, she even looked white in the face.
Wow.
But
No,
they did.
Get the vaccine.
But they did tell us.
January.
Yeah, well, you got to wait 3 months since you've had the 3rd COVID shot before you get the 4th one, which I had anyway. So I've had the first 2, and if we want to go anywhere here in Melbourne, we have to show proof that we've been vaccinated, not just the 2 vaccinations, the 3 vaccinations.
Wow.
So if we want to go into the casino and have a lunching, because they've got some nice places where you can go and have meals, we have to prove that we've been vaccinated or you can't get in.
Wow.
And some places now are still asking you to wear the mask.
We still wear the mask out in public.
Oh, we don't have to now, but depending on the shop that you go into, they may ask you to wear it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's not it's not like you have to wear it, but Todd and I, we still wear it. Because after having COVID that one time, it took us like 5-6 weeks to get over it.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, I'm tired of being down. I don't want to be down anymore. So
Yeah.
I'll wear the mask in public to keep that. Amanda Love, you keep trying to say something. What is it?
No, I had that stuff in January, but I self-isolate anyway, so that they really didn't when they did the whole lockdown thing, I was like, nothing really changed for me because I don't go out that much anyway.
The only thing that annoyed me was that, I mean, I was fine with wool because I had my local yarn shop had a big sale on. So I brought them in like a bag about this big, and there was about, I think, 15 skeins of wool in it. But instead of being $10 a bag, they were down to $5. So I picked up 6 packets. So I got 6 of each colour. So I didn't need it. I was fine. But then we were doing click and collect, and you've got to pay by card if you want to do click and collect. I'm sorry, but my money's not good enough well, you don't deserve my business because I have cash. I don't have card.
Right.
And not a lot of people have cards to do click and collect.
I
You know,
agree.
and I don't see, and like I was saying to Cynthia the other day, we don't have Hobby Lobby here where we can go and get skeins of wool for 99 cents or, you know, $1.49. And I've watched all the videos where people have gone thinking, honey, I wish we had a store, our local store would do that. But then the yarn that I buy that I got for Cynthia, that's $4 a skein, right?
Wow.
But if you get it on special, it only goes down to $2.80.
That's not,
Which
yeah, not a big,
that's not a big saving.
Tiffany.
right.
You know, it's but I look at it $2.80. Well, I'm getting 3 for nearly the price of buying 2.
Wow.
Sort of thing. So that's, unless of course I get a voucher from them, like I had got when I went and got the yarn. I had the $100 voucher where I only paid 60 because I got 40 back. But that's when I brought the wool that was at $8.50 each.
Yeah. Ladies, let me say hello real quick to Wanda. Hello, Wanda. Welcome in. So glad you're here with us.
Hi,
And
Wanda.
Miss Tiffany was saying she has a lot of birthdays to celebrate this time of year as well. And Tiffany, we appreciate your friendship too. And she said she actually just saw the first fireworks box shop put up today. And she also is still choosing to wear a mask as well.
Mm.
Wanda, I'm sorry. I don't know why you're not getting the notifications. But
Ladies,
let me just say again that we are not having Cup to Hook movie night tomorrow night. Again, I am truly sorry, but I really just need to slow down a little bit. So I apologize for that, but we will reconvene next week. And then I'm also just going to shout out real quick to those of you that do the morning devotions with me. Tomorrow will be normal time, 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. But on Saturday, we will do it right at 7 o'clock. I have to be downtown in Newberry by 7:30 at the latest. I should be there before then, but we're going to do it at 7. And again, I'll have to do it quick and get off just like I did the other morning when I had to do it at 6:30 for that meeting. Sharon, if you're still here, I tried to kind of look and find that giveaway video so I could shout it out for you, and I could not find it. So if you could let me know the name of it or even...
She did say Michael's and... Did she say
did?
Michael's and Joanne's, I think. Amanda's going to be happy.
Okay.
She did say Michael's and Joanne's, I thought she said.
All right. I'll go back and look. So
because it was in the chat about Michael's and Joanne's, I think it was.
Okay. I'll go back and look. Because if I say I'm going to do something, I want to make sure I do it. So
yeah.
Pam says their annual clearance sale is nice. It's 75% off, but you never know what's going to be marked down. Well, from Trish, I've been watching all of her videos, and she's gone several times. And each time she's gone, they've had different stuff marked down. So I guess it's a continuous thing. It's not like just a one-time, not continuous, but meaning like over this stretch. You can go in one day and find something, go in the next day.
Affordable Crafty said her Hobby Lobby hasn't had any yet, hasn't started yet. There you go. See, Michael's and Walmart. See, I knew it was Michael's.
Yes, Michael's and Walmart. So I'll go look for that and I'll get it on there. And then I'm going to go grab me something to eat.
We did it.
500.
We did it.
Did you do it? Did you do it?
Yes.
Yep, we did it. 500. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, y'all.
Yep, she's right at 500. Woo!
Thank y'all so much for helping out.
Amanda, I'm so happy for you. So much. Yay.
It's just
yay. Well, now you get your community tab.
Yeah, I think it takes about a week, they said.
It does take about a week.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
it takes about a week. So, oh
Just
my
so-
gosh.
Thank you so
Yay!
much, everybody.
Thank you, Wanda. Miss Wanda was your 500.
All right, Miss Wanda.
Hey.
That was my grandmother's name. Wanda. Her name was Wanda Sue.
Oh,
Hey, see, there was an omen there. You got
yes.
Theodore and now you got Wanda.
That's right. All right, ladies. Oh my gosh, we are going on almost 2.5 hours. Huh, no wonder my stomach's growling.
Food.
I love y'all so much. Again,
We love you
Amanda,
too,
it has been an awesome and pleasure to meet you and get to spend time with you. Lisa, you know I love you, girl. I hope you keep celebrating that birthday all weekend.
Yep.
And you guys, for those of you that are coming to the devotion, I'll see you in the morning. The rest of you, I'll catch you here and there.
Yes,
Yep.
ma'am.
I'll see you
Take care.
tonight.
Yeah.
Good night, y'all.
All right. Well,
Bye.
be joyful, stay crafting your own way, make your own joyful creations, and above everything else, be humble and kind, you guys. I love you. Mwah.
Bye.
Congratulations, Amanda.
Thank
Well
you.
done, Amanda. Bye.
Bye.